And
Are you doing
ready
pot?
or not,
Oh, nope,
hey,
nope, nope. Are you doing pot? Oh,
it's a potpourri. It's
okay.
whatever pot. That's why I put up a pot of stew on the thumbnail because
Mm,
there is nothing in particular.
did not see the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, it's a stew day.
Mm,
It's it's Thursday stew day stream. That means whatever pops up pops up.
mm,
Now I did see something that I wanted to check on here
uh-oh.
because I did find it rather uh okay here. Medical treatment. Well, son of a gun, it did happen yesterday. All
What
right.
happened?
Um, I spent most of yesterday afternoon with the wife offline.
Right?
Just be honest, I mean, it was if I wasn't. Let's put it this way: I was supposed to even make a pot roast for dinner last night,
Oh, yum.
and I ended up because I didn't get the pot roast in the crock pot in time. We ended up having meatball burritos.
Oh, that works.
Well, what I basically meatball subs, but instead of using bread, I used low carb tortilla shells,
Hell
and then
yeah.
put them back in the oven with the cheese and marinara sauce across the top of them, and baked them off again. I
Yeah.
mean, I made the meatballs, and cooked them up, and then put the Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese on top, and finished baking them off in that.
Hell yeah.
Then I put three into a tortilla shell, closed it up, used marinara sauce as like a glue to hold it together, more in CK,
Hmm.
and then a piece of mozzarella cheese across the top of that, and put it back in the oven until the mozzarella cheese melted.
Nice.
And then that and a salad was our dinner last night.
Maybe I'll make meatballs later. That sounds really good.
And well, I even cheated on that. I went to Winn Dixie and bought they were raw. They were raw meatballs, but they're the prepackaged Italian meatballs.
Aw,
I didn't. I mean, I didn't have any meatball at all, except for
I
the chuck
understand.
roast that was supposed to have been in the crock pot.
I'm not gonna judge. I'm not angry. I'm just really disappointed.
Oh, you're not the only one. The wife was all set for uh, the pot roast last night. When I told her we
Oh
were having
man.
meatballs instead, she was not happy. Afternoon Fury. Well, she was disappointed.
Uh, yes.
And she made me promise that I would have the pot roast in the crock pot today. Sure I would.
Nothing like home cooking.
So, but we did end up having to spend
So,
an hour and a half in the mechanics yesterday afternoon, finishing getting her car fixed.
yeah.
$1,100 later.
Mm!
Uh, uh, yeah.
I thought it was 500.
Every huh?
I thought it was
Yeah.
500.
So did I.
Holy shit, that's horrible.
Until they found another $600 worth of stuff wrong.
Oh my god. That's fucking
Uh,
horrible. Okay, you seem
every
to be
time
roboting. I'm wondering if it's me.
every time my bank account gets a little bit of health to it, it gets hurt. So, uh, evidently, and this was January 11th. This did happen yesterday, and I'm not. I wish I could say I was surprised.
Offer abortion pills to women across the country.
Where
According to
is
the
that
drug maker,
audio
the
coming
pill
from?
would help terminate a pregnancy during the first trimester. Fox News medical contributor Dr. Nicole Saphier joins
There
us
it
now.
is.
Good morning, Dr.
Okay. 210 Democrats vote against a bill requiring medical care for babies born alive after abortion attempt. Democrats said the bill would interfere with families' medical decisions.
Oh, I am not doing. Oh my God.
The baby is born alive.
Are these
And
medical, like surgical abortions, or I don't.
nearly every House Democrat on Wednesday voted against legislation that required immediate medical attention for babies born alive. The House passed the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act that any infant born alive after attempted abortion is a legal person for all purposes under the laws of the United States. Doctors would be required to care for those infants as a reasonably diligent and conscientious healthcare practitioner would render any other child born alive. The bill passed 220 to 210, and all 210 of the no votes came from Democrats. Only one Democrat voted for the bill, Representative Henry Cuellar of Texas, and one other Democrat, Representative Vince Gonzalez of Texas, voted president. What a coward's vote. That is a coward's vote, voting president. Well, I didn't vote for, you can go and have it both ways.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for the bill. I didn't vote against the bill. What a coward's
It's
vote.
possible he didn't even read the damn bill. I mean, we don't even know.
Following the level care, doctors will be required to admit the infants into a hospital for further care. Any violation would result in fines and imprisonment for up to 5 years or both. Why would a baby is born alive? Hasn't that always been the line? Once the baby was entirely outside of the mother's womb and vagina, it had been completely born. It is now a person. It is now, wasn't that always the thing that said, well, that it hasn't been born yet, therefore we can terminate it.
Yeah.
But now they're saying,
Okay, can we keep reading because I want to see what this is applying to because this seems really specific.
We all know. Okay.
I think you missed that up there.
Republicans argued on the floor the comments from Virginia's former Democratic Governor Ralph Northam were an example why laws need to be clarified to protect newborn infants who survive abortions. Northam was talking about third trimester abortions and appeared to indicate support for delivering babies that might still be alive before taking their life outside of the womb.
Okay, I didn't think third trimester was even legal.
Oh yeah, third trimester. Yeah, as long as there's, third trimester is legal.
Because I see people talking about you can't get an abortion after 10 weeks or so many weeks.
No, that's some states after the Dobbs decision. Some states had those laws on the book, but prior to the Dobbs decision, they couldn't enforce them. But once the Dobbs decision came through, then the states had the 10, 15, 20-week laws on, they either passed the laws or they had laws on the books already that could be held into effect.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, how do you screw up? I'm not a doctor, so I guess me asking how can you screw up an abortion is a stupid question, but
Well, if it's a person doing something, they can get screwed up.
Yeah.
So, uh, we know in 2019, Northam of Virginia stated this infant would be delivered, the infant would be kept comfortable, the infant would be resuscitated if that is what the mother and family desired. Then a discussion would ensue between physicians and the mother. Yeah, okay, now I
Not the
remember
father,
that.
just the mother.
No,
Okay.
just the mother. Now, yeah, I remember that happening because that was uh, that also led to California having a debate on a bill that up to 24 days, I think it was. There are several days after the birth of
Nope.
the
Nope.
child.
See, that's fucking murder.
The mother could not be held accountable if the baby died as a result of her actions or inactions. The cavalier attitude he displayed towards human life was wrong. It is simple. Infants born alive following abortion are children, are kids. All newborns deserve the same level of care. Nonetheless, Democrats overwhelmingly rejected the bill. Some, like Nadler, argued the bill would set up new requirements that would directly interfere with the doctor's medical judgment and dictate a medical standard of care that may not be appropriate in all circumstances.
The only way I think that one paragraph would be applicable is if you knew your child had no brainstem or was going to be blind and deaf and be like a 1 month old for the rest of their life and was so disabled they couldn't function on any level. And then, you know, who who wants to watch their baby die a slow death? I could actually see that. I mean, if you knew they had already expired and didn't want to resuscitate them, I could see letting them go. But under those, I don't know. But that would be, we both know that would be like in a super extreme rare
Yeah,
circumstance.
you're talking 1 out of 1 million.
Yeah. But, I don't even know, man.
He and other Democrats said the requirement to eventually take the infants who survive abortion, to a hospital may not be in the best interest of the family. What about the best interest of the child? It is now a living human being. Several others rejected the Republican stated purpose for bringing up the bill and accused the GOP of trying to outlaw abortion, although the bill placed no new limits on abortion. We all know what this is about. It's not about protection of newborn children. It's about control.
You know what?
It's about the nationwide abortion ban the Republicans have been itching to enact since the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut my
When
mouth
the
on it.
bill specifically said if the child was born alive, it was now a human being and deserved medical care.
This is not a discussion for me.
No, okay.
I have
I'm
opinions.
sorry, Raman. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know. I'm just gonna be nice and shut up because I have too many opinions on this.
Okay. 200 and okay. Well,
But I just think it's interesting that it's specifically about third trimester. So I really don't really have much of an opinion on that.
it's about a baby that was born alive after somebody attempted to kill it. And the doctor and a law saying, yes, you do have to give that baby medical treatment and attempt to save its life, even though 2 minutes earlier you're trying to kill it.
Okay, CK has a statement here, but you know what?
I'm sorry,
those.
I don't have that open. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Myra
I'll read
Sanger
it.
lives.
Mark
Yeah.
Sanger likes the fact that 80% of black babies are aborted. You know what? Nobody held a gun to those women's heads. I mean, they went in and voluntarily had those abortions. So, fuck it. Yeah, Dancing Machine, I agree with you on that. But CK, I hate it when people bring that up because that's 80% of kids that aren't born into a welfare state of life and they're not abused, abandoned, trafficked out by CPS. I mean, we still have 100,000 kids that CPS just can't find anywhere. So, you know, I'm fine with that. Whatever, you know.
That is, oh God.
I know.
I'm sorry. This is not something I wanted to particularly.
This is a
Uh,
non-winning argument for either side at this point,
right.
and we're just going to go in circles.
I just don't see where the argument here can be, though. The child is in front of you, separate from the mother, which has always been what the Democrats and the pro-abortion people have said. My body, my choice. This baby is no longer part of your body. That line, that Rubicon had been crossed. It is now a completely separate entity. Yes, there are those extremely, extremely rare.
Mhm.
The baby's born without a brain. How often does that happen? Okay, I mean, the extremely, extremely rare situations. But those are so rare as to be a complete statistical anomaly.
Yeah.
We're talking, okay. All right. Um, all right, let's go to the other. Let's go from
Let's not
one
talk about this anything
let's go from
anymore.
one disgusting subject to another. Okay. Well, let's not go completely. Let's not go disgusting. Let's go funny. Okay. Let's go to clown world.
Furry. Born
Let's go
without
to
a brain.
clown world.
You say,
You
hello, AOC.
you know clown world, right?
I'd rather not, but yes, I do know Clown World. That's better than if I had to see it, you had to see it. So let's go. Oh, Jesus.
Border.
He did see exactly what's going on at the border.
See what's really going on at the border.
He did see exactly what's going on at the border.
He didn't talk to any migrants, and he didn't go anywhere that people actually cross illegally. Why not?
But he went to the migrant center, which was a critical place to be when you think about the partners who are our partners who.
I love the
reface thing they did.
refacing that clown world does here. And it actually fits so well with this woman.
I don't feel bad for her. I felt bad for the one before her because you could tell how frustrated she was. This woman clearly gives no fucks whenever she gets up there. It's like, whatever. Yeah, I know you're right, but I'm going to keep saying this, and the hell with any of you. I don't care.
Nothing can happen to me because I'm
just reading a paper.
The first immigrant, lesbian, what other?
Whatever the fuck she wants to claim. Trans. I don't know what the hell she is.
Black immigrant lesbian spokeswoman that the White House has ever had. She filled 3 of them magical squares. All she's got to do is, cut off her boobs and have an addictomy done, and she can claim the trans title too.
I don't know. That little bit of cleavage indicates they're kind of nice boobs, so I'd hate to see them cut off for a point. But hey, that's just me.
It's like I told the wife yesterday. This okay. You brought it up. You brought it up.
I didn't bring anything up. I was just
you brought it up, and this is the one of the few times I'm going to actually go there. Okay. This is a discussion the wife and I actually had, and she brought it up.
Leave it to a woman.
Okay. She wanted to know why men like looking at boobs.
I like looking at boobs. They're pretty.
And I told her, who doesn't like looking at boobs? That was my answer. And I said, and it doesn't matter. Young and perky, old and flabby, boobs are nice to look at. And everything between and betwixt.
There you go.
And then she turned around and said, well, women don't like looking at men's dicks.
What? Okay, that's not true.
And I'm like, well, Dear, dicks aren't pretty. Boobs
Some
are.
are. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. But some are. I've seen them. Don't have pictures of them. Well,
So,
I got sent some, but that doesn't count. I don't know. I'm just saying. Some are
you know,
nice.
it's, men don't mind being sent boob pictures by, regardless of who they're sent by.
Thank you.
You know,
I've never seen.
I can see why women object to be sent in dick pics.
I don't, but anyway, that's just me. I'm weird. I've never met a guy that ever turned down an offer of a boob pic that I've never actually sent them. But yeah. So
But anyway,
moving on.
you brought up her nice boobs, so
They look nice from this angle. I'm sure they're lovely.
I'm sure they are too. Because like I said, I've never seen an ugly set of boobs.
Hmm.
And I've seen a lot of boobs in my life. But anyway,
Hmm.
this is definitely clown. We definitely have Clown World sitting up there in the
Hmm.
White House right now. I saw this artwork this morning. It's like, okay, yeah, I can share that. I can share that because much like Master Sue's videos that she puts out, her VR dancing videos,
Hmm.
I appreciate people who go to time and effort to put out videos like this.
Yep.
Because that takes skill and software and time and effort that I just don't have. So I can sit back and, I'm going to, just let people know I appreciate the effort they put into their stuff. Because this really tracks well.
Who are helping support the migrants on the ground there. There happened to be no migrants at the facility at the time that he visited. But let's.
Gee, and I wonder why there were no migrants at the facility at the time he visited.
There
Because
totally were.
they emptied it out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Pat is saying women do look at men's dicks.
Damn
Only
right.
if they got the pack abs and
No.
that V
No.
line pointing down towards them.
No, I'm gonna say right now that V-line thing is fucking weird looking, and it's no.
Oh, okay. No, I can believe Rama's never sent out boob pics to anybody she wasn't
I've learned the
married
hard
to.
way from. No, I never even sent him to my husband because he got to come home and see it. I'm saying is that those pics will come back to haunt you. I've seen it happen to other people. I've never sent any kind of pics. I've sent my face. I mean, that's it. That's the limit.
Yeah, anything on the internet is there forever.
Mm-hmm. And
That
it
is
doesn't even
what.
have to be on the internet. Send it on the phone, and it'll pop up on the internet.
Yep. That's one thing I tried hard to teach my son because when the internet was young and new, I got burnt once. And no, it wasn't a dick pic. But I said something, somebody screen captured it and used it against me a couple of years later.
Oh no.
And I was like, okay. So
Okay, we're not turning it into that stream, kitten. No.
even best is a freckled treasure trail. All right. Okay. That's
We're not going. We're
yeah.
going.
We're not going there. Well, wait a second. We do have one more video to show, and it is going to be going there. Okay. This actually happened.
Supervisor Christie. Chair Bronson, I'd like to request in staff inspections, Supervisor Christie.
Pima County Board of Supervisors meeting, January 10th. I don't know if that's his son or his boyfriend in the background.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Ruh-roh.
shit. No, your son doesn't go around walking like that in bikini underwear.
I'd like to request in staff's business 2022 elections.
Yeah,
Mm.
not a good thing to happen.
The only question I have is it a minor? Other than that, I don't give a fuck. Not my business. Not tasteful, but not my business. Wow, that's not embarrassing at all.
No, somebody in the background decided that they wanted to get a little too much out there. So, hey, Ramen.
What?
All right, let's go ahead and get there early today because we
What?
usually end up going there anyhow.
Food?
Food.
Music. Okay. Man, I was like wavering for a second.
All right.
That's what I was
Have
gonna
you
be.
tried the jalapeno spam?
Fucking spam has no place in this house. Are you kidding me? The last time I had spam, it smelled like dog food, and I almost threw up. And I was like, nope, we're done with it.
Okay.
That was just like a year or two ago.
I just had the jalapeno spam. Took some
Okay.
golden potatoes, diced them up, a little bit of bacon fat, a little bit of olive oil that had been sitting with garlic infusion, salt, pepper, diced up a can of jalapeno spam. Got all that going in a skillet,
Sounds
nice and
good.
hot, right? Then pepper jack cheese and cheddar cheese melted across the top of it.
It sounds really good.
It was. That was a breakfast.
Hmm.
I was surprised how good that was.
You're just naturally a
And
good cook anyway.
the jalapeno, I was hoping for some more heat out of that jalapeno spam,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. That was even wife worthy. The wife would even eat it.
Oh.
So, and well, since we're going cooking anyway,
Oh.
whoops, I don't want copy, I want present. See, even the Democrats even are trying to destroy our ability to cook. Well, dancing machine, the spam, it's not just ham, it's pork and I don't know what else. But that's stuff that's in my hurricane kit. Canned meats are part of my hurricane kit. And I've got to eat my canned meats because I buy fresh every year for my hurricane kit. Well, hurricane season is over with for this part of the country. So eating up my hurricane kit and
Yeah.
using the money I'm saving from eating that up instead of buying groceries to restock my hurricane kit for next year.
Mhm.
I do not have any tuna in my hurricane kit. I will not put tuna in my hurricane kit. Canned tuna is nasty.
Why?
I mean, I don't like the taste of canned tuna.
Do you like tuna salad?
If I get fresh tuna, yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
Canned tuna's got that. It's got a tinny taste to it that for some reason it just can't get rid of.
Yeah, I usually like wash it and stuff before I use it, so we don't really get that as much. Oh my god.
Dancing machine. Nah, no. Nah. Spam is in your kit for your dog. Oh.
Dog will eat spam. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs will eat spam.
Reminds me,
Yeah,
I
the
gotta get
dog
rid of
got
all
one
that
of my
kimchi.
meatballs last night because it fell off of my spoon and hit the floor. It bounced twice, and the third bounce was into his mouth.
Damn.
My dog has learned to he sits at my feet when I'm cooking. All right, what is going? Oh, I know what's going on here. Let me cancel that. And all right. So anyway, like I said, Democrats, for some reason they want to get into even our cooking. So, as the caption here says, it says, see something off in this photo. I just say something is wrong with this photo. Now that's the Dr. Jill Biden.
Oh, this bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
said that.
What do you see here that's wrong with this photo?
It's bullshit. Whatever. Oh, she's using gas. Okay. I was gonna say she's
She's
cooking, but
she's cooking a salad. She's cooking was that
it's
arugula by the looks
spinach.
of it.
It looks
Oh,
like
is that
it could be baby spinach. I don't know. I could be arugula. I don't know.
But
The fuck
anyway,
that
yeah,
shit is.
she's using a gas stove.
It's
Now,
also on high heat with no liquid in the pan, so I'm sure that's gonna turn out great.
oh yeah. But what's really amazing, well, maybe there is something to this. Do you think maybe she kept Joe in the kitchen and turned the gas stove on high?
Would we notice a difference at this point?
But but she shut the flame off
Did she?
and kept Joe in the kitchen.
I don't think anybody had noticed, sweetheart. I really don't.
Well, no, I'm saying, that's why he is the way he is. Because she done it during the 4 years he was out of office to make him a little more susceptible to her demands. Because she does say, she gives me that I'm in charge and how dare you for even thinking anything else mode. She has that aura about her.
I hate her so. I hate everybody, so it's not a big deal.
I don't hate her. I just don't think she's good. I just don't think she's a good person.
Oh, well.
You know, I just don't think she's a good person. Um, tomorrow's stream. I didn't do it. Again, this is something I was going to do for today's stream. We got a new kitten in our yard. Wife and I come home the other day, and this beautiful, pretty little cat was running in front of my driveway, ran through my driveway, then plopped down in the middle of the parking pad and started rolling around. Now, I don't know what it is about cats and concrete that they like to roll around on concrete. But the cats that we've got like to do it. So I went over and this cat come running up right to my arms and jumped up in my arms. I'm like, okay, so this is definitely somebody's pet. that's gotten out. So I took some pictures of it and started going around to see if anybody recognized the cat. Nobody did. And I put out a little thing of cat food, and that cat ate for 3 solid minutes. I mean, it did not, other than lifting his face to look around real quick, and then bury his face right back in the cat food for 3 solid minutes.
Oh my God.
So, that's telling me that cat was pretty cotton picking hungry. Well, yesterday I get home and the cat's in my driveway again.
Well, yeah.
So but it wouldn't come to me. That's fine. I had things I had to do in the house. I didn't have time to play with the cat outside. So I took a little cat food and put up high to where if it wanted it, it could come and get it. But dogs and couldn't get to it, particularly our dog. I'm sitting there walking around the house taking care of business, and I look out the window and there he is. So I go out and pick him up. I start petting him. Then I pick him up and bring him in the house. My dog hates that cat.
Oh.
I had to hurt my dog yesterday
Didn't want to hear that.
to save the cat's life.
Yeah.
Because the dog had the cat's body in his mouth.
Oh my God.
And he tried to go through. When I got the cat outdoors, went to shut the screen door, and the dog, he did his best to go through the screen door to get to the cat. Also found out that cat was not declawed.
Of course it wasn't.
Found
'cause
out the
it's a
hard
stray.
way. Because I have got scars on the side of my face
Oh shit.
and my forearm and my neck where that cat tried to get away, because I was feeding him in my hands when the dog attacked him. Dog come around the corner, saw him and attacked him. Oh. So one of the things I'm going to do today, the wife and I talked about it. Because this is somebody's pet. It's got to be. And I can't see a cat starving to death. Because a house cat is not developed the capabilities to survive on its own out in the wild. So we're going to go buy some cheap cat food and put out for them. So we are sort of adopting a semi-feral cat. Just making certain it don't starve to death. But I hate seeing animals. If you have house cats, get them chipped, get a collar on them. So that when they are found, if they do get out and they get lost, people can get in contact with you. Even though my cat is a house cat, not allowed outside unless he's out in one of them cat play pens. Have you ever seen those?
What?
Cat
I'm
play
sorry.
pens?
No.
You can get them in various sizes depending upon the size of your cat. But it's a screened in area that zips up that you can get them from 3 foot across to 6 or 7 foot across.
How do you stop them from climbing out or jumping out?
It's got a top to it.
Oh.
That zips in.
Okay.
And you can put your cat in there and he can lay out in the sun and relax and do whatever he wants to do outdoors, but he's not getting away from you.
There you go.
So, but yeah, I understand, cats get out, whatever, but have a way of identifying the cat and identifying you as a cat's owner or keeper or cat mom if you're one of them people. God, I hate people call themselves cat moms and cat
That sounds
dads.
retarded.
It does. And using the term fur babies. Ugh,
Okay,
no.
I've done that, but I haven't called. No, that's fucking ridiculous.
You've never called yourself a cat mom or cat dad?
No.
Okay.
See, I got my cat from a kitten, and she used to ride around him. She'd climb up my back and ride on my shoulder all over the house. So she was my baby, you know.
Ridgebacks are more aggressive than pit bulls. Okay. Spiders. I know people who have spiders for pets. And I classify them like I classify people who have snakes for pets. I'm glad you have your hobby. Don't invite me to your house. You know,
I swear to God.
I'm not afraid of them, but if you bring your pet spider over to me for me to hold, you'll be bringing back, you'll have a squished pet in your hand. I've seen cats really mess. A cat with claws is a dangerous critter.
I don't know. My cat's never clawed me, and it's
Oh, well, now my cat has clawed me on accident.
yeah.
You know, have you ever, our dog is weird. He will, for no reason whatsoever, all of a sudden get a wild hair and bark and snap at the cat.
Oh,
And of
jeez.
course, what does the cat then do? His
Smack him.
best his best to escape. And if he's sitting on your lap when that happens, you are going to
Oh,
get claws going up your shoulder and across your head
yeah.
as
That's
he's trying to get away from that dog. Ridge pit. What I've got to look at because I do not know what a ridge pit looks like. What does a uh, ridge pit? Oh, okay. Dangerous pit bulls, pit bull kennels. It's not shown anything labeled as a ridge pit. But then that's using Yahoo. Let me get over here to ridge pit dog. Rhodesian ridge pit dog breed. That's not a pit. It's a ridge back. Am I misreading? Calhoun, am I misreading that or mistaking what you're trying to say? I mean,
my kids.
is it a pit bull that's been crossed with a ridgeback?
Chows are fucking vicious, man.
Oh, here we go. Well, okay, it's a ridge back pit bull mix. Okay, yeah, that is a pretty dog. There we go. That is a good looking dog. Ridgeback Pit Bull mix. Okay. Yeah, those are good looking dogs. I
Oh,
could see why people would like them. I don't know anything about Ridgeback dogs. I don't know anything about the breed. Check my Twitter DMs. Whoops. Okay, so let's.
No, 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 no. What? No, no, no. What? You feel big.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what I'm doing here, evidently, but yeah, that okay.
oh, that's a big one.
That's a big dog.
Why would you let your kid do that shit?
No, 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 no.
No, what the? You know, this is why I hate people. I'm sorry, that right there. Thank you, Pat. People need to watch their damn kids. And even they see them doing, they don't do a damn thing.
I'm just surprised that dog didn't do anything with the kid hitting him with the bottle like that.
Right? And where are the parents? Not there.
Well, parents looked like they were sitting over there on the bench in the background.
Fucking kidding me, man. I'm sorry, language. That's somebody that doesn't want their kid anymore. How do I get rid of my kid and make a quick buck? You know.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't like that thought.
I've seen it too many damn times, so
Yeah, we took when my son was that age, maybe a little bit older. We took him to the Toledo Zoo,
okay.
and knowing my son and the way he acted at the time, like any typical young child of that age who's learning how to run and having fun and not wanting to stop and not listening because they just haven't acquired those skills yet.
Right.
I embarrassed the hell out of my wife, and I didn't care.
Oh no.
My father-in-law thought it was hilarious when he saw the pictures of it. I put a retractable leash
Oh
on him.
no. What? Oh, I thought you actually did something embarrassing. Okay.
The wife was embarrassed
I'm
because I
actually
put
down
a
with that.
dog leash on my child. And how dare you put a
You know
leash on
what?
your
I did it
child
with my
like he's
daughter.
a
I don't
dog?
give a shit who looked at
Well,
it. She's alive.
he I always
That
knew
kid would
where he
outrun me.
was.
I didn't care. You know?
I
Damn
knew
right.
where he was. And they would they, didn't have to worry about running too far because that was only a 5 foot leash on that I had there for
Mm-hmm.
him. So he could
Mm-hmm.
never be more than 5 foot away from me.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna tell me you did something embarrassing.
Yeah. The wife said it was embarrassing. She said she was embarrassed by it.
Well, she never had to chase a kid across the parking lot. What?
Well, no, actually, she worked. Remember, my wife has worked with in the daycare industry now for 40 some years.
All right.
God, it really has been 40 years that she's been working in the daycare industry, child care
Wow.
industry. She's getting old.
And she's still doing it
I,
though.
I need to get a new wife. She's getting old.
Whoa! You know what I said? The next
Just-
words out of his mouth better not be. And there it goes. Wow. You heard it here, folks. Damn, we need to
Y'all heard it,
clip
but she
that. How
didn't,
do we?
so I'm safe.
I'm sure she follows your Twitter.
No, she does. She stays as far away from the computers and internet as she possibly can.
Damn.
And
That's
she
messed
is the
up.
exact opposite of me when it comes to this stuff.
Oh my god.
I'll trade her for a quieter model.
Wow.
I, I mean, I just had to tell her this morning, dear, I'm sitting 3.5 feet away from you. You don't need to be yelling.
Is she losing her hearing from listening to the music too loud? You did mention that.
No, no. This is just
No.
her.
She's not the child of immigrants who scream in the phone every week.
She is the one that the more excited she gets, the louder and higher pitched her voice gets.
Uh,
So,
all right.
yeah, go get your cat, Fury. Let's see. CK taught, what martial arts did you teach? What style? Uh, oh, Taekwondo. Okay, get further down there, and I can see you. Oh, CK. Uh, I took Taekwondo for a few years. I took jujitsu, took judo, took straight karate, uh, took Wing
Mm,
Chun, tried the Brazilian dance fighting or foot,
capoeira.
Brazilian foot fighting. Okay, I am not familiar with them latter two, CK. You know, Taekwondo, that was the only
Anthony.
studio available when everybody Wing Chun tonight. Yeah, Wing Chun was a fun art. That was a fun one to take. Judo and Jiu-Jitsu were both fun, but the only one that I did not have a lot of fun with was just straight karate. And I don't know if it's because of the style or because of the less than personable instructor. How's
Hmm.
that for trying to describe somebody nicely? Chinese, Korean, Japanese is Okinawa Killer Karate. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's not something I would like to do either way. Any more, CK? The only martial art I depend on anymore is 9 millimeter.
Whoa.
So, oh, speaking of kitty cats, guess who's back in my driveway?
Wow. Some cats don't learn.
So that's okay. I am not going to go get him. He is on his own. At least I'm assuming it's a
Oh.
he. I didn't spend any time trying to figure out what he was, what it was. What I did ask him what his gender pronouns were. It was just a purdy cat. But uh, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream there, Pat. Wasn't that the line off of a Johnny Carson show there, Fury? Uh, who was it? I want to say is off the top of my head. I want to say is Raquel Welch brought her white cat on the stage with Johnny Carson, and she asked him, do you want to pet my pussy? And he said, fine, but you got to move your cat first.
Men are pigs. I swear to God.
Uh, when you leave a line open like that, and you're Raquel, and especially when you're Raquel Welch at the well, Raquel Welch was always a beautiful woman.
She really was.
So speaking of 9 mil, the kitties are back.
Yay.
All you do is get massages these days. Yeah, I haven't had a good massage in God. It's probably been 40 years, 30 years. It's been at least 35 years since I've gotten a good massage. Used to have a massage therapist here in town that was just absolutely amazing. And once a month I had a standing appointment and they would crack your back. Oh God, you come out of there. It sounded like a pain and torture session, something out of the medieval days when they got working on you. But you come out of there and you felt so good. Have you ever had one of those massages where you walk? It sounds like torture, but when it's all over and done with, you feel great.
I don't have those massages, but I have a lady who comes every once in a while and does a scalp massage because of the migraines. It's really effective. Pricey, but effective.
Scalp massage, okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Just rubbing
It's
your head.
nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Right down to the scalp, man. It's fucking great.
Don't you ever think of that's a giant spider up there with its 8
No.
legs? It's eight legs
No,
massaging your head, trying to soften it up so they can go in
she's
for that dinner bite.
no, she's really like very firm and fast with it. It feels great. It's almost like somebody washing your hair at the salon. It's wonderful.
Well, I've never had that happen either.
Oh, there you go.
So women do strange things like that.
Honestly, I thought it was strange when I heard people talking about it like 20 years ago, and then I got a really bad migraine and I couldn't see out of my right eye, and then my husband did it for me and it was fucking fabulous. And he goes, I know a lady, and I'm like, okay, and I've been having it done ever since. It's great.
Hey
It's also
there, Mr. Badger. How you doing today? Brain slugs just fooling you. Okay, well,
no,
I,
I don't have
I
any
know
brain
several
slugs.
people
I've
them.
been married.
I know several people them slugs that starved to death. You know, the same
Uh,
people that are safe in a zombie apocalypse. Because I mean, all zombies want are brains, right?
some of them eat
Well,
flesh. You never know.
so that means most blondes are safe.
Oh, wow. You're on a roll today. What happened to my peaceful diplomatics room that was all just
This is a
nice and
stew day. I had nothing. Yeah, I'm recovering from yesterday's stream.
oh yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
sit through that one. That was hard.
Now, do you want me to do that ASMR voice
Please don't. Please don't make it weird. Holy shit! Somebody find Stru's wife. Go hit all that. Get a hold. Go hit.
again?
Go find the children. Get her back here. Oh my
that
god!
I love your reaction to that when I whisper.
Don't do that. This isn't that platform.
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay. All right. I'm trying to read the screen here. Blondes are safe. Redheads are safer because at least the blondes that it makes the blondes targets. Okay.
Okay, Pat, no, but this is Shrew, He's got grandkids. He can't be doing this. And look at his phone beeping all morning.
Well, whose phone?
Is it at your what is it? Isn't that your phone? It's not mine.
I've got my phone on mute.
It's not me, so maybe it's the FBI guy in your laptop.
Oh, wait a minute. That could be my watch
Mm.
because I don't know if there's a way I can mute my watch. My my wife had me set up her phone and watch for the sleep study nonsense,
Oh, okay.
the sleep stuff, and she opened it up this morning. She did it for the first time last night, and she had absolutely no REM sleep listed on it whatsoever. It was all light sleep, and she's looking at me and she goes, "Is that good? Having that one color like that?" And I'm like, well, here's mine. And, mine goes from dark purple to light blue up to orange a couple of times and all the way back down to purple again. The darker the color, the deeper your sleep.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, well, I feel pretty good. How do you feel after, this morning when you woke up? How do you feel about your sleep you got last night?
Mm.
And then she's looking at mine on my phone. She goes, "Oh, we already know yours is a liar." I go, "Why is that?" She goes, "You, you, your program isn't working right. It's not accurate at all." I said, "What
Oh.
do you mean it's not accurate?" Yeah. She goes, According to your phone, you didn't snore last night. I promise
Oh,
you snored. I'm like,
wow.
no, whatever. Red is darker than purple. Who in the heck is Rotospin? Purple is the royal color. Only kings and queens are allowed to wear purple. And that may be why I don't like that color. I dated a girl once when I was in Germany. All of her civilian clothes were a shade of purple.
Oh, good Lord.
Everything she owned was a shade of purple.
Was she Wiccan too? Because I knew somebody who did that.
I have no
Yeah, she played
idea.
Wiccan.
I don't think so.
She got chubby and we started calling her the Purple Volkswagen and she stopped. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's mean.
Well, we didn't call it to her
Oh,
face. I mean, we didn't do it to her face.
oh, now I tell you, CK, my wife's nighttime farts. I can tell when she's decided she's going to have raisins. When she decides she's snacking on raisins,
Oh my God.
she will destroy the bedroom. The paint will peel off the walls. But she loves her raisins. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, I told you today's a stew day. We've got no idea. Anything and everything is safe for discussion today.
Yeah. I'm on edge.
Okay. Somebody. All right. I don't care about that. What is the headlines of Twitter today? Let's see. The House is voting to shut down the strategic oil reserve sales to China. Why are we selling oil to China
Yay.
from our strategic reserves?
Why?
Those are to keep
Why do you think?
our
Who
country
ordered it?
running.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's only one person that can release the strategic reserves.
Mm-hmm.
That's the president. So
There you go. And who became a millionaire after becoming president?
well, actually, he was a multimillionaire. But he left the White House as VP broke. That so much so that he
Mm-hmm.
had to borrow money. And see,
Mm-hmm.
that's why all those classified papers of his ended up scattered throughout different places. Like his offices at the University of Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, have you noticed how it's no longer a major security issue that classified documents are somewhere besides the National Archives? They're just
Yeah, it's funny
papers
how that
now. They're
works,
not
isn't it?
that all of a sudden it's not a you know especially offices that are paid for in part by the Chinese government.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just no big deal now. Uh, By the by the way, my Corvette is in a locked garage. Biden tells Fox News Peter Doocy, who asked the president what was he thinking of storing his classified documents next to his vehicle.
Next to his vehicle.
Yeah.
What, like in a briefcase standing like on top of the back? What do you mean next to his vehicle?
That's all I know about it.
I mean, that could be like sitting on top of his trunk for all I know.
Yeah.
And it probably is. It's probably in a briefcase.
And a
top of-
locked garage is not exactly secure. You know what I'm
I can't
saying?
believe he volunteered that. He volunteered that
Uh,
information out of nowhere, just like, oh yeah, I've got stuff in my garage, like the fuck? Did he just come out and say that out of nowhere?
I don't know. That's just a quote that.
Because I mean, it kind of sounds like he said that, and I'm just.
Yeah, it does. It sounds more like they just turn around. I mean, that all of a sudden the Department of Justice is releasing all these documents that they've been finding prior to the election. They're just now telling the American people about these classified documents that Vice President Biden had in his possession. Not President Biden, but Vice President Biden and former Vice President Biden.
God, I hate people.
So it's everything, that whole mess with Mar-a-Lago and the raid and, all the stuff
Yeah.
the Democrats were saying about Trump and all that, and all the gnashing and, the clutching at the pearls. That's the phrase I was looking for. All the clutching of the pearls Democrats and the media had over this with Trump. All of a sudden, none of that matters anymore when it's their guy.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing of it. So it's it's just a matter of, he took a scrub brush, took a washcloth to his server and scrubbed it. Oh, wait a minute, that was Hillary that said she did that. Took a washcloth to her computer server and scrubbed it clean. Now, I like this is one of the issues where, by training and jobs I had, classified material, I've seen people in the military really get hurt and hurt badly, have their careers destroyed because they mishandled classified information one time. Something that easily done, but no excuse for. It's like mishandling a firearm. It's easily done, but there's never a good excuse for it. When you're dealing with classified information, that should be the primary thought in your brain at all times. Just like when you're handling a firearm, you don't be handling a firearm while you're thinking about other things. Yep. And Trump's excuse, well, it was, at least Trump had a safe built to store his documents in and had it inspected and improved for classified storage,
Hmm.
as well as being in a secure area of Mar-a-Lago. But again, you're no longer president. You're no longer vice president. You're no longer head of the FBI. You're no longer head of the CIA. You no longer should have any access to classified materials because it's no longer your job. And you should not have classified materials in your possession. Period. And I don't care who you are. I said that with Trump. I said that with what's his name whined and cried that Trump pulled his the former head of the CIA when Trump pulled his security clearance. You know, former presidents shouldn't have classified material. They're no longer, need to know. All right. But that's one of the things when it came to classified material in the military. Did you have, you may have a top secret clearance, but just because you have a top secret clearance doesn't mean you have access to everything top secret on the base. Because do you have the need to know it? Did you have the need to have access to it? Without the need, it doesn't matter what your security clearance is. All that security clearance means is that you've got the you've passed the background checks and the government is reasonably sure that you're not going to be selling your information. I almost lost my security clearance when I was in the military
What
because
happened?
I talk in my sleep.
Oh shit! Did not expect that.
Because I talk in my sleep, uh, they almost pulled my security clearance.
Damn.
And if I would have lost my security clearance, I would have been given a other than honorable discharge or a general discharge. But I managed to convince them that I could keep my security clearance. I actually had my security clearance years later raised, but yeah, I mean that's how serious as security clearances are taken, at least within the military. I had to go see a shrink. I had to set up a tape recorder next to my bed
Right.
and turn it on every night before I went to sleep
Damn.
and take the tapes down to the hospital and the tape recorder itself was sealed.
Right.
All I could do is turn it on and shut it off. And
Oh.
every morning I had to take this thing down to the hospital and turn it over to the shrink. Because they didn't even trust me to have access to the tapes.
Right.
And then every afternoon I had to go down and pick up another tape recorder and take it back to record my sleep. Had to do that for 2 weeks. Do you know how inhibiting it is to know that you're sleeping and everything you say, every fart you pass in your sleep is going to be heard by God knows how many people?
It's like sharing a hotel room with a stranger.
You know,
Yeah.
I did not sleep good for those 2 weeks,
I bet you didn't.
knowing that anything and everything that happened in that room was being recorded while I was sleeping and then being turned over to God knows who.
Mm. Yeah, I couldn't have done it for 6 months, you said? No.
No, I just had to do it for a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay. Still, that's
But
stressful.
yeah, I mean, but then if the military, why can somebody tell me why a former president, former president should have continuing to have access to classified material after he's no longer in office?
No clue.
I got no clue. Just like I've got no clue as to why a former head of the CIA, former head of the FBI should have continuing access after they've retired. Now, if they're kept on as an advisor of some sort because of their experience, but then the minute they start signing television deals to where they're going to start going on TV as experts, then they need to lose their security clearance. You know,
Yeah.
if you're only going to be on the government payroll as an advisor of some sort to the current head of the FBI, CIA, whatever, then you shouldn't be over there as a subject matter expert on MSNBC or CBS or CNN or something like that. But yeah, I mean this whole mess over all of these security documents. Once again, when are the Democrats? Here's just another example. When are the Democrats going to learn? Or politicians in general, but especially Democrats, because it seems to affect them the most often. Whenever they go to weaponize something, it always turns around and bites them in the butt later on.
There's no incentive for them to learn. I mean, why would they learn? It's not helping them.
But it doesn't hurt them. I mean,
that's right.
Part of, I mean, if you don't weaponize something, then that weapon can't be used against you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, sure, you can't use it as a weapon to hurt somebody else, but that also means they can't use it against you. I don't know. These people, it's like they live for the moment and they don't think more than 30 seconds into the future. They don't think more than the next election. Everything is and it's, I mean, okay, let's face it, that's the way it is. Everything in a politician's life revolves around the next election. So, anyway, Ramen, what are you cooking for dinner tonight?
I don't know. This migraine keeps kicking on and off, so I might not cook tonight. I'm looking at Publix and they got a free delivery offer for me going on, so I just might get their fried chicken and their mac and cheese and some other stuff. So I might be lazy today.
Somebody was telling me that when they're feeling particularly less motivated than usual to prepare dinners, they will go to Publix and get their unbattered or lightly battered chicken wings. Then bring them home, warm them up, and put their own sauces on them.
That's practically cooking.
Yeah.
But hey, if they like it,
Yeah, I mean, well, the chicken wings have already been cooked and lightly battered, so all they got to do, if they want Frank's hot sauce, make up their Frank's hot sauce or or dump warm up some barbecue sauce in the microwave, and go, and they're there.
Uh,
Yeah, Fury, you're right about that. I forgot FDR was stricken from there, was taken out of the loop there for a while. I forgot that happened. When the wife says not tonight. Okay, dancing. Yeah. Okay, CK, you're just a little bit older than me then. My first vote was in 78. Somebody said, uh, tell me you're old without telling me you're old, right? And my response to him was, let's see, my first response to him was that my first computer used cassette tapes for a
oh
storage
shit!
device.
Damn, my school did too. So yeah,
Which is true. My first computer used cassette tapes.
I was gonna
Uh,
say, leave me a message on my answering machine.
no, I was the answering machine.
Oh,
There were no answering machines. Um, our telephone was mounted to the wall with a 10-foot cord.
jeez, I had one of those. Oh my god! Wait, my brother got mad. He's like a half brother. He got mad because I was always on the phone. So one day before he left for work, he put a miniature lock. It was a rotary phone on the wall.
Yes,
He put a
yes, I
miniature
remember
lock.
those.
And this was like the first time I ever heard anybody laugh at me when I was angry. And I don't get why people think I'm funny when I'm angry. But I picked the lock. Someone showed me how to pick the lock. So I popped it open and I called him at work to curse him out. Basically, like, what if there was an emergency and we need to use the phone and our mother's sick and blah, blah, blah. He just sat there laughing his ass off. I don't know why he thought it was funny, but yeah, that was a thing, those fucking tiny locks.
All right, how about this? Pick up the phone and say, "Excuse me, but I need to make a phone call. Can one of y'all hang up, please?"
Yeah.
I.e., party lines.
We never had a party line, but my brother would pick up the extension and I go 5 more minutes. And
Oh no, we were on a party line. Party lines are still a thing.
wow.
The you remember watching Hee Haw when you were a kid, right?
No, my mother used to. I never watched, and it was in syndication when I was a kid. I still didn't watch
Okay.
that shit.
All right. Well, they used to have Junior Samples out there with his phone number being called BR549.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
I remember phone numbers like that.
I don't. Oh, no, you know what? My neighbor had a phone number that was like ST6 something, but she had that number for like before I was born. Wow, I hadn't remember that number in years.
Yep.
And she was the only person I ever knew with that.
That was the answer machine digits for that not a single person would get through. Oh, Hee Haw was an amazing program. That was a family television at its finest.
I do remember the Barbara Mandel show. Was it
Okay, yeah,
Mandrell? Mandel? I don't remember
yeah.
that was a cute show.
I never ate crunch berries. When I was growing
They
up,
sound so fucking gross.
well, I don't think crunch berries were a thing when I was a kid. The only cereal allowed in my house when I was growing up was Cheerios.
I
And
didn't
that's
like them
because
as a
that was the
kid.
only cereal my youngest brother would eat, or my younger brother would eat. He would only eat Cheerios. So Cheerios with whole milk and honey. That was the only way I could
No
I,
sugar?
it is because of Cheerios is why I started cooking.
Oh
All right.
God.
I got so tired of having to eat Cheerios for breakfast that I started cooking breakfast
Mm.
so
We
I
weren't
could have
really
something so I could have something other than Cheerios.
dancing machine. Add a Budweiser, they become Beerios. That was good. Hey, Wiki. Oh God. See, I like bananas on my cornflakes, not Cheerios.
Cheerios with cut up banana.
This time of year, though, it was New York, so my mom would make me cream of wheat with bacon crumbled in it. That was some good shit.
Oh, shredded wheat. God. Now, when you're saying the shredded wheat, are you talking about the old big, 2 by 3 inch blocks of shredded wheat, or are you talking about the little ones with the frosting on one side? Because my dad kept a box of shredded wheat in the cupboard for when he wanted breakfast. And I liked them. I could eat them because it was definitely something other than Cheerios. But man, that stuff needed a gallon of milk to eat. Mini wheats, yeah. Yeah, the big blocks of shredded wheat. Yes. Yes, that was the thing when that my dad had. Shredded wheat cereal. Let's see here. Come on, open up. There we go. Oh, they still make them. I didn't think they would. And you can get them at Wally Mart. Have you ever seen shredded wheat there, Ramen?
Yeah, my mom used to get it when I was little.
Oh,
At
okay.
Walmart, I probably have it. They have everything. It's not like it's ever going to go extinct.
Yeah, and one thing, yeah, they are a source of fiber. That is 100% fiber you're eating there.
If I had to get like a super healthy cereal, that would be it because it actually tastes pretty good. Um, I'm not really big into cereal though, so
My guilty pleasure for breakfast cereal is Captain Crunch.
I liked it as a kid, but it was really like I don't know why I was like really sensitive and it's sharp and it would hurt the roof of my mouth. But I
Y-
liked it.
You're right, Pat. You can only fit two of them in a bowl.
What's he saying here? Oh
Uh,
yeah.
But yep. Now,
Oh my god, grape nuts. Holy shit. That's like a punishment for a little kid. My mom got it once and tried to get me to try it. Nope.
oh God, I can see that old man now that advertised grape nuts. He was grape nuts commercials. Did you ever see those well, I know you had to see them when you were a kid, grape nut commercials.
Yeah. Yeah, some guy that looked
Uh,
like John Denver would be doing the friggin' commercial. Wiki, you missed that kind of discussion like 20 minutes ago. So, no, I'm
what?
not in. Yes, if I was into pain.
Oh,
You're a little late for that one.
okay, here we go. These are the old grape nuts commercials.
Here we go.
Uh, oh, where'd it go?
It ran far, far away.
It sure did run far, far away.
Just like my wallet, I can't find it anywhere.
Your wall? You can't
Wallet,
find
wallet, wallet.
what
I'm
happened
breaking
to
up.
what happened to your wallet?
I can't find it. There's
Did
nothing
it
new. Whatever. I'll find it.
RapeNet commercial videos? There we go. Joel Gibbons. That's who Gibbons. That's who it was.
That doesn't even sound like a real name.
Oh, it was a real name.
Joel Gibbons.
Gibbons. Gibb.
I'm Yule Gibbons. Many consider me an expert in edible foods like cattails. Yes, they're edible. I look
Yes,
for
they are.
ingredients in my food. That's why grape nuts is part of my breakfast. This is a wholesome cereal made from wheat and barley. These natural ingredients are baked into crunchy nuggets and fortified with 8 essential vitamins. Its naturally sweet taste reminds me of wild hickory nuts. I call grape nuts my back to nature cereal.
That was an actual commercial.
I don't remember that specific commercial, but yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm
About Yul Brynner. Dancing Machine, shut your whore mouth. I love Yul Brynner. Are you crazy? I loved him in Westworld. I loved him in The King and I. He is just fabulous. He was.
and
No,
those are
he's
the
not
only
alive.
and those are the only two shows that he's ever remembered for.
Really? I know he
Name a
did
third
another music.
name a third movie or show that he was ever involved in.
Okay, first, I'm too young.
What
I know he was on a TV show and I just can't remember it. And I know he's been in other movies. I'm just too young. I don't know.
he's only remembered for Westworld and The King and I.
I saw Westworld on Encore when I was a grown person, and I saw The King and I forgot what channel it was on, but it was beautiful.
Yeah, he was still doing.
He was doing it up until his death, I think.
Yeah, he was in stage 4 cancer, and
Yeah.
still doing
On
The
Broadway.
King and I on stage. You're right, Green.
Magnificent,
Okay,
thank you.
the Magnificent Seven. Yeah, he wasn't.
couldn't think
But you had to go and look that up, didn't you, Badger?
He ain't letting you go with that.
You had to go look him up on Magnificent Seven. Well, okay, admit it. Women love extremes on men when it comes to their hair, bald or shoulder length, really long. Women love the extremes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone, women either love a man who's got no hair or has hair that matches their own. No, really long. The 10 Commandments. He wasn't in. What? Oh, wait a minute. He was the bad guy. That's right. He was the Pharaoh in the 10 Commandments.
That was fucking magnificent. I loved him. And Ann Baxter. Oh my god. The whole cast was just perfect.
For which movie?
The 10 Commandments. We
Yeah.
watch it every year.
I haven't watched it in a few years.
Man.
I've got it. I need to watch it again.
Ann Baxter and what's her name? The Munsters. Was it the Munsters? Yeah, the Munsters. Lily. I can't remember her real name.
Yvonne DiCarlo.
Thank you.
My wife's after me. She says I need to get my hair cut. It's just now touching my ears. And she's saying, you need to get your hair cut again. Of course, she went and got her hair. Oh, I screwed up last night.
What did you
I
do?
was a bad husband.
No.
Yes, I was.
What did you do?
Well, okay. Now remember, I took my wife, picked her up from work, took her to the mechanics to pick up her car. She told me that she was not coming straight home because she had to go see her beautician.
Mhm.
All right. When she comes home, I said, "Oh, they only took about an inch off your hair. That looks nice."
Mm,
Okay. Which they did. They took about an inch and a half off of her hair,
mhm.
cutting off the dead ends. All right.
Okay.
But as a husband who's, you know, I know whenever she goes to the beauty parlor to have her hair done, beautician, all right, that they're going to take off an inch to an inch and a half, get rid of the dead ends. I know, so you don't
Okay.
have to be super observant to know that's going to happen. You
Right.
just have to know that that is going to happen.
Right.
I did not notice that they colored her hair.
That was the first thought. Yeah. Okay.
I did not notice that. She goes, "Oh, didn't you notice the grays aren't showing through?" No, dear, it's kind of dark in the living room. I didn't notice.
Oh, look at
Yeah, and then
you. You're good.
I did not have a light on in the living room, so I'm using the only the only light on in the house is the one in the kitchen. So I didn't have any of the living room lights on.
Right.
Oh no, dear, I didn't notice that because it's kind of dark in here. Let's get that out in the. Hmm. She looked at me and she goes, "I'll let you slide because you're right. It is dark in here." But,
Ooh.
I should have known that they colored her hair because she was gone for 2.5 hours.
You can't judge by the time, it's
So
sometimes
I
it's
should have known. Uh no, I just made her dinner last night. I made I made her dinner and washed up dishes and put them away afterwards. So she got done eating, went in, sat down in the living room, and played her game on her tablet. But yeah, I mean, husbands, if you know your wife is going out and going to spend several hours at the beautician's, first of all, acknowledge the fact that they are going to get the dead ends trimmed off of their hair. So an inch to an inch and a half. That's going to happen. But if they're gone for more than an hour, they got some color work done. So compliment them on the color work, even if you don't notice it. Save yourself with having to think quick on your feet and come up to with a logical reason as to why you did not notice that it was done. Because I was a bad husband.
it could have been worse. You could have not even acknowledged it or noticed that she even got a trim. I mean,
Well, I knew she was going to the beauticians. I knew she was going because she told
yeah.
me. She told me she was going. So I mean, I had the first line already, and I had 2.5 hours to figure out what I wanted to say
Color
or what
light.
I needed to say when she walked in the door. Okay? I mean, Raman, darling,
Yes.
even you will have to admit when women get their hair done, they want people to notice it.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I don't care if my wife notices that I get a haircut when I do get my haircut.
2.5 hours she bought shoes. Yeah, that was actually my first thought. Rory. Yeah.
Oh, no, my wife doesn't buy shoes. She's not a shoe person. She's got 3 pair of shoes.
Me too.
That's all she's got is 3 pair of shoes. If she's got a pair of dress shoes,
Hmm.
she's got a pair of sandals, and then she's got the tennis shoes she wears for work.
I have a black pair, a white pair, and a brown pair, and a pair of flip flops. And it's pretty much just the flip flops. The others are like when I used to have to go pick up my paycheck or whatever, or go to the post office or something.
All right.
You
I mean,
know.
I've actually got more shoes than she's got because I've got the tennis shoes that I wear for work. I've got uh, a pair of house slippers that I wear on occasion. I've got a pair of I call them mules. They look like Crocs, but they're not Crocs.
They don't have backs to them, and
Right.
I've seen those mule slides, whatever. I hate those shoes.
Okay. I've got those that I keep by the front door for when the dog wants to go out and play catch for a little bit, and I don't want to have to put on my regular shoes. So I just, all I got to do is slide my feet into them.
Are they flip flops?
And then, no, they're not flip flops. And then I've got a pair of flip flops I keep in the garage for when I carry out the trash.
Mine have glitter on the straps, so they're fancy.
And then I've got a brand new pair of shoes sitting in a box for when the shoes I currently wear out.
Oh my god, that actually reminds me. I usually keep a pair of the rubber, like the cheap rubber flip flops, to like take the garbage out, like you were saying. And I have to get another pair, so I'm looking at Walmart and like whatever. They used to be like you pick them out of a bin near the front of the store. They're $1, right?
Right.
They want like $10 for them now, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They're literally rubber and plastic straps.
Have you seen these new ones Walmart's selling? They're called Sharks. They
I'm
look
not
like Crocs,
sure.
but they got fake fur lining.
Isn't that totally against the whole point of Crocs? Like you want your feet to breathe and shit, and
Oh, these don't have the holes in them or anything. But I'm sitting there looking at them. I'm going, all right. So Crocs wasn't enough of a joke. Now you're coming out with Sharks.
oh my god.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, rubber and plastic, $10 plus shipping. Nope.
I haven't seen.
Really, Sherry.
They sell Crocs at the only place I've seen them sell Crocs around here is at a it's actually a Crocs store.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen them at JCPenney, but that was years ago.
So I don't know anything. I mean, yeah.
You
Let's
seem to have a
see
lot of
here.
shoes, though.
How much are Crocs anymore? Didn't Crocs what the big thing about Crocs is they were cheap?
They used to be super cheap, yeah. Nowadays, everything.
$50. You're kidding me. $50 for Crocs. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a tie-dyed one for $33. $33.
Ew.
You've got why? $50?
Because they can.
Uh, have you seen them where they got the little jewelry that you put into the holes? They've actually got
No.
jewelry designed for your Crocs.
I've seen them for book bags and for phones. I haven't seen them for Crocs. That sounds like a tripping danger for little kids. Green Badger, yeah, JCPenney is still a thing. I mean, they're not big. Like the one that I went to a couple of years ago, they hardly have any staff in there, and it's mostly empty. There's not a big selection. Oh, that's tacky. Yeah. Crocs make cowboy boots. Okay, I have to Google this shit.
Crocs make cowboy boots.
This is bullshit.
Croc cowboy boots. You're kidding me. Please. Oh my
Nothing
God.
surprises me anymore.
All right. Found them.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Found them.
Oh, now I know what I'm getting somebody for Christmas. And then next Christmas. Oh, and this one has
What?
stickers on it?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? What?
This can't be right. Please tell me this isn't right. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, you weren't
These
looking
are
at the ones I was looking at.
these are people that have got too much money. These are somebody who's got too much money. Bergman Goodman, Bergdorf
Bergdorf
Goodman,
Goodman, yeah, they've been around forever.
Croc rubber rain boots, $895.
Okay, why would you have holes in rain boots?
No, they just look like they're dimples.
Okay, that's fucking ugly. But just
Yeah,
like
they're just
some
dimples. They're
bitch will be
not
out
holes.
there. There'll be some bitch out there wearing them in a YouTube video or something, trying to get them to trend. Like she's sponsored and she'll try to get it to go. Like the fucking Uggs. Oh my god. Yep, there we go. Nope, those are hideous. You could put a high heel on them, but they're still hideous, baby. They look like you recycled a trash can.
No, those things are $900 for those.
No.
How can you even think those look good?
You don't. You just have to buy them before somebody else does and you try to trend them. This is all bullshit. Wait, I have to scroll up for that Green Badger. Every day we stray further from God's light. Yep. The strange stretches in the cross. Fury. Really?
I mean, even these boots are ridiculous, and these are only $90. You know, I love the people that sit out here in our audience, but some of y'all send me down paths that are going to give me nightmares.
See, this is what I was looking at over here. I sent you the link in the chat. In the private chat. Oh, and they're ankle high. Oh my god. Yes, they are lovely.
Oh,
But
Ramen.
look what I sent you. Look what I sent you a present.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did.
Oh, I love you so much.
They got those holes go all the way through them. They're not dimples. Those are actual holes.
Yes, and they have additional holes near the sole and at the top.
Now the ones down at the soles look like they're. Well, no, you're right. They do go all the way through.
I know about holes. And don't you guys make any smart ass comments. Wicked. Come on. There's no. Yeah, classy. Exactly. Very classy. Your rent's only $900. Mine's like $1,100, and it's a one fucking bedroom, and it's tiny. Tell us more. There's
That is
nothing.
that is so
Aren't they
damned ugly.
beautiful? They're the most
How
beautiful things I've ever seen.
how much are they?
I don't know. It was just a picture on Google. It was a Google result. I'll look it up. Hold on. I'll click. Images may be copyrighted. Oddity Mall. These are Facebook links. Hold on. Let me click it. Okay. How much are they? Scrolling. It's not saying. It's Twit by Bush Beer about the cowboy boot Crocs. I don't care. Okay, so that's not helping me. I want these. Not for me, but for someone dear to my heart. Hold on. Oddity Mall, Good Homes. See, these are news articles. I don't want a news article. I want to buy them. Home design. I think this is a prank because I can't seem to be able to buy them anywhere. Only getting your news articles, no shopping links. Let's see more. Oh, shopping. Let's try shopping. You've okay? They're no. That's actual fucking cowboy boots. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are a prank unless somebody can find them, and if you can find them, you will make me the happiest gal on the face of the earth for all of 10 seconds. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Croc boat shoes.
Oh my
No.
god.
No. These things. See,
Okay, y'all just be a butler. What?
I always thought Crocs were just supposed to be a cheap pair of shoes that you wore.
Just to do yard work or something, you know. So you can rinse them out with your garden hose and the water drains out.
Right. Just these things are. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
men's footwear, Crocs at work? No.
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 If you work in an actual like office or something, no. No. Oh my god.
Oh. All right. Well,
Yes.
okay. All right. You've given my nightmares fuel now.
That's what you
Well,
get for
that's why eyes
ASMR.
besparkled. Nearly every purchase by whatever deranged stripper I am with seems sensible. Always wash your holes.
Wow, y'all are disgusting. You should be ashamed. This is a family stream.
Okay, Wiki, what did you kick up for me to?
Shopperadvocate.com. Huh. Let me go back to Windows.
Yo, whoops.
Oh, Jesus.
Those are about
You
ugly.
know.
Well, there's only one day a year those shoes are even presentable for.
Halloween. Right?
Okay, 2 days.
What were you thinking of?
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wow.
That's the only other day. That's the only day of the year that you can wear them shoes and get away with it, besides Halloween. But
There's no
have you
whole
ever
story
seen
machine.
have you ever seen somebody's feet that've been sunburned while wearing Crocs?
It's hysterical, isn't it?
Yes. I've actually seen that. I've seen it with my own eyes, a living person whose feet got sunburnt from wearing Crocs. Now here's a question. Crocs, socks or no? What is the proper, do you wear socks when you're wearing Crocs or no? No one's got an answer. Hello? Okay. Socks with Crocs to keep out the rocks. You know,
Okay, I'm sorry, my headset died. I missed the question.
I just want, do you wear socks with Crocs?
The fuck? That's actually worse than wearing socks with sandals. I really think that. Like I've
Socks
seen where
with Nil,
Okay.
socks with sandals or Crocs is just hellbilly.
No, I've seen guys wearing socks with like the slide sandals, and people want to keep their feet comfortable without getting them wet. I mean, I get it. It's fine. I've sent this green. Yes, it is. I am barefoot. My feet shall not be caged.
I am also barefoot.
But white ceramic tile. I got to keep it clean, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's my project today when I get offline.
Mop the floors.
Steam clean my floors.
So you have carpet or tile? Because there are steam
Tile.
cleaners. Yeah.
Yeah, I've steam cleaned my tile floors.
I just got a
So-
scrubber for the floors. I gotta try it out. Ricky, don't you fucking say that shit to me! I swear to God, I will murder somebody up in here. I'm not even kidding. I'm having chest pains. I will still kill you.
Robin, we all know that you can't get pregnant.
Actually, I can. So I don't know who you think you're talking to, but
No,
you're
there has to be a male involved.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, you got me there. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. Let's just change it to I'm physically capable of being pregnant. See, I thought you were going there, and no, I'm not old yet.
Oh no, that is one thing. I may say a lot of stupid stuff, but until a woman is in her 70s, I never claim a woman is old.
Good plan. Socks
No.
with Crocs sounds like Dr. Seuss. You are right, Sean. Hello, Sean.
No, there was a man involved with Wiki. Fox's socks. I have it close by. I do not want to be scrubbing floors today. My dog attacks my steam cleaner. He tries to eat it.
Maybe he feels it's a threat.
My kid wanted to, and God bless my kid. He and his wife, they've had a Roomba for a lot of years. They love it because it really helps keep the floors clean and everything.
Yeah.
And they wanted to buy us a Roomba.
The dog.
And I told them no. And then the wife told them no. Because the dog would kill the machine.
I really want one.
He would attack it.
I kind of want one, but the thing is, I'm here all day now,
and I have a vacuum, but still, it just, I kind of want one. Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Sean!
Sean, I'm pretending I don't read that.
Oh man, the hell is wrong with your chat today?
It seems like all of us had something mixed up in our Cheerios this morning.
Y'all need Jesus. Like, I never say that, but y'all really just need Jesus in your life, man.
We're all a little bit goofy on the stream today.
It's I got the migraine and I've taken a lot of pills.
The room is send pictures back to headquarters. Ah.
Really? Oh, they don't want my pictures. They couldn't handle it. I need Jesus. Took me a minute. Okay, Fury. I can't. I can't.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming out and enjoying. This has been a fun, wild stream today.
It's all preparation for tomorrow.
It has definitely been a stew stream.
Hey, my magnificent rack has never harmed anybody, Wikipedia. You shut that shit down. It is magnificent. Disclaimer.
We today has definitely been a stew stream because it's been a wild ingredients and mixture of ingredients. So, any words of wisdom there, Ms. Raman, before we head out the door?
Get y'all filthy behinds in church. Y'all going to hell. That's it.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's been fun. I love the way today's chat has been going.
Yeah.
It's just been one of them days. So, but we'll be back tomorrow for the Friday Fun stream. And y'all have a good one. Be with the ones you love. Love the ones that you're with. Notice I'm saying love, not make love.
Oh.